Hello, my beautiful women, my beautiful people. So today I'm giving you guys a slow motion of this face beat and the braids with the edges. And that is what we're going to learn in our video today. How do you lay your natural baby hair? How do you do a, semi-natural makeup look plus eyebrow tutorial? If you guys are loving my recent uploads, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And we're going to jump right into this video starting in 3, 2, 1. So to begin, I'm going to be starting off with the edges. You have to get yourself a edge control brush. If you need one, just check out the link in this bio. I will provide that for you. Using the brush side of the double-sided edge control brush, you're going to take Eco Styling Gel. Apply the Eco Styling Gel directly on top of the baby hair, and then you're just going to apply that throughout. As of right now, what I'm doing is I pull out my baby hair, I combed it down with the brush side, then I took the gel and I apply it on top of my baby hair. Now I'm going to smooth out to create like the swoops. You can use your fingers just to smooth it out as you apply the gel onto your natural edges to create a swoop, beautiful baby hair effect. You continue doing this on each side. I'm only applying at least like 3 to 4 baby hairs. I use my other hand, which the brush is not in, as a smoother just to smooth everything in together. And boom, we're done. That took less than 3 minutes. All you have to do is pull out your real hair, take the Eco Styling Gel, put the gel on top of your hair, then use your finger as a guide to simply smooth everything out so that it looks swoop. Now, since I have my makeup done, I am cleaning up the makeup that got into my hair. And the last step on the baby hair for your natural hair, all you have to do is take some kind of scarf, a headband, or some kind of wrap to make sure that everything lays and stay in that pattern that you want to do. I only did like 4 little swoops because it is braids. I don't want nothing too dramatic. Now the last thing I'm doing right now is wrapping my hair so that the baby hair can stick and stay in that specific style that I want. To freshen up my braids themselves, I'm just using some leave-in conditioning water, and I'm applying that onto my braids just to give it like a fresh, clean look, and just to have it smelling good, looking good, shiny without having it super oily. I don't like to use oil on my hair. I don't like to use holding oil sheen, none of that. I just like to use the leave-in conditioning water, and I apply that to my roots, to the braids itself. It makes my braid smells good. It makes my root feel really soft, and it just keep the hair looking fresh and
After
brand
5
new.
minutes of having the wrap on, I did remove it, and these are the final results. Just some natural swoop back baby hair on my natural hair. Nothing too dramatic, just to have it looking sleek and, nice and neat. Now we're gonna move on to the makeup part of this video starting now. Fresh face, are you guys ready to begin this cute little makeup tutorial? We're going to start off by priming our face. Before applying any makeup on your face, always prime your face. The primer is acting as a barrier to your skin and all the product and chemicals you're going to be putting onto your face. That's the very first thing we do. After we prime our face, we're going to make sure we literally put that primer in all over, pat it into your skin, use it as a moisturizer. Okay, a disclaimer before I start, my eyebrows are not cleaned, so what I'm doing right now is I'm working with my eyebrows in the natural form. I didn't shave it. I didn't pluck it, tweeze it, nothing. I didn't really have time to do that, so my eyebrows are a little bit on the thicker side. So I will record another video on how to do your eyebrows once it is clean. But this is my tutorial on how to do your eyebrows when it is not clean and you're just trying to work with something. So to begin, I like to use a dark brown pencil, and I like to push the eyebrow hair down, and then I'll start by drawing a line just carving out my natural shape. Using a spoolie, I'm going to be brushing as I go by. Now, starting here, we're going to go under the eyebrow. We first push the hair up, then we start under the eyebrow by creating the same shape that we have going on, just outlining the eyebrow naturally. For me, I suffer from no tips on my eyebrows, so I do go in a little bit deeper on the tips part. Now, secondly, you're going to push the hair down and then create the same line, just outlining how your natural eyebrows is. So just to repeat, the first two steps is push your hair using the spoolie down and then outline the top, push the hair back up, and then outline the bottom half of your natural brows, following the shape that God gave you. For me, I don't have any tips, so I do go a little bit heavier on my ends than anything else. So that is the first thing you do. You outline, and then you go in and you conceal your eyebrows. Using the Tarte concealer, I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer under my eye. I don't know why I jump from my eyebrows to my eye. No, I don't know why I jump from my eyebrows to my under eye, but my under eye was just looking some kind of way. So I just let me just put the concealer on right now. But with the eyebrows, you have to make sure you pull the hair down, you outline the top, pull the hair up, you outline the bottom, and then you add your tips onto it. Then you have your base for your eyebrows. Moving on to the second step of the eyebrows is when you have to carve out using concealer. I like to mix two different concealer, and I like to use the angle brush. This is a great brush to use, either a flat brush or an angle brush. You're going to take the concealer that is medium to light complexion to your skin because you want the brows to be carved out. You're going to start by doing slow strokes, starting from the front and then working your way all the way to the end. Using the flat part of the brush and the tip of the brush, you want to then carve out how your ends look like. Once you do that, you're going to move on to the opposite side. Right here, we're going to start by doing slow strokes from the beginning of our eyes, and then we're going to slowly keep going with the slow stroke, not one time. You do slow strokes until you get to the end. Then you flip your brush over to that pointy side so that you can carve out your ends properly. Just like that, y'all. Now we just do the same thing on top. We start at the front and then we do slow strokes until we reach to the end of the brow. Then you're going to carve out. All you're doing, take your time, you're carving out your natural shape. All you're doing with the concealer, you're just making that shape even more shown. You want your shape to look very out there, so that's why you use the concealer. Some tips with the concealer is the lighter you go, the more out there your eyebrows will be. If you use your concealer that matches your complexion perfectly, your eyebrows will not be too dramatic. If you use a lighter shade, it's going to be more pigmented to be shown, right? So I do mix my exact shade and a little bit of a lighter concealer together to get this color that I'm going for. Again, y'all, I will do a updated eyebrow, in-depth tutorial once my eyebrow is threaded, because it looks so much better and is a lot easier to work with when your eyebrows are actually shaped and threaded clean. What we're doing right now, we're working with unclean eyebrows. So we just completed the one side fully. We started at the bottom, we went to the top, and now we're going to go to the opposite side and just repeat the same step. I am just blending in the concealer at the bottom, just to, blend it in to see how much, if I have to fix anything, if I have to go in over anything else. Now moving back to the top, I'm taking my brush again, laying it flat, and I'm going to be taking slow strokes throughout. Don't take one big stroke. Take slow strokes until you reach to the arch of your eyebrow and then carve down to the tip of the brow. And that is all you have to do to carve out your shape. Once your shape is carved out, you're going to move on to blending. I'm using the True Technique blending brush. You can get this brush from Target or Walmart. They have a whole pack together. Using the blending brush, I'm just going to blend out the harsh line that the concealer leaves. You want to start by blending up and down and up and down and sideways and up and down. That's just the top part of your eyebrows that you're starting off. Then you go to the bottom half. You want to do the same thing. You want to blend side, side, other side, other side. Then you want to blend the actual brow underneath. So once you continue doing that, you're going to start to see how, what's the one I'm looking for? How vibrant your eyebrows are looking. Like your eyebrows are going to be able to be seen from a mile away. Mind you, y'all, I did go a little bit dark with my eyebrows. You don't have to go this dark if that's not your preference, but just follow the technique that I'm showing you. You want to carve out both eyebrows, top and bottom. Then you want to conceal it, and then you want to blend. Is the technique that you're looking for. Once you get those 3 steps done, the shaping of the brow, the concealing part, and then the blending, you will be done with the brows at that point. At this point, we're done with our brows. Now I'm going to move on to my actual eyelids. What I'm doing is I'm mixing my 2 concealer again, but I'm trying to use a lighter color so I can have a base for my eyeshadow. So right now I use a very light concealer, mixing it with my natural concealer, and I'm just trying to create a base for my eyeshadow. You're going to use the same you're going to use the same blending brush, and you're just going to blend all that in on your lid and under your eye. Once you have blended, you want to set the concealer. You always have to set your concealer because your concealer might crease and you don't want your concealer to crease. So you're going to set your eyelid using a setting powder. I kind of went crazy with my setting powder, so I'm going to clean that off. But you're going to use a setting powder. I like to use the Laura Mercier setting powder on my eyelid so that it does not create a crease. And you're just going to start off there. I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow now. I'm using the Warrior palette by Julius, and I got this from Ulta Beauty. I'm just going to do a very simple eyelid look. I'm using at least 3 colors. I'm starting off with a nice brown color, and I am doing a sweeping motion on my eyelid. I'm just sweeping my brush back and forth. I don't want a harsh line. I just want a nice, beautiful, blended eye look. Right now we're working on the brow bone highlight. We have the crease, we have the lid, we have the outer corner and inner corner. This picture is just a diagram of the different spaces on the eye. Where I am putting the color currently is on close to the crease, but right in between the crease and the brow bone area. We just want to create this dust. Now this dark color is going right in the crease. The crease is when you close your eyebrow, there is a line that's formed right there. You see where I'm at? That's the crease. If you need to go back to that picture, just look it over. We have the eyebrow bone, we have the crease, we have the lid, the inner corner and the outer corner. We first started off between the eyebrow bone by adding the nice brown color. Now to add this brown dark color to give us a smoky look, we're adding that right in our crease area. You see what I'm going for, y'all? Just a nice brown with a little bit of a smoky look in the crease area. this burnt red color. I'm going to be putting it directly on my eyelid just to give this look some kind of flair, you know, a little bit of pop. I'm putting the burnt color directly on my eyelid. I'm patting it on instead of me brushing, because if I were to brush the eyelid color, it would not be pigmented, it won't show. So I'm just patting it on so that I can build up the intensity of the eyeshadow look. We repeat this on both eyes. I'm just adding the burnt red color on my eyelids, and then I am building up by patting the pigment on my eyes instead of me swooping like how I did for my crease. I was swooping because I wanted the look to be more soft and subtle, but with the eyelid I want that to be pop and very much pigmented. And that is basically the look, the brows and eyes for today. I am going to move on to my face, my foundation, concealer, and everything else in between that, but that is the look for today: brows, eyelid, and yeah. I went ahead and did my foundation. Then I went and just, you know, pat everything in using a beauty blender just to make sure my skin looks like flawless. Then I took the same concealer that I used for my eyes. I put that under my eyes for my dark circles. Then using a contouring palette, I did contour very, very lightly my cheeks, added a little bit of highlight, and then I went with my beauty blender and I cleaned up my dark circles. Every single time you use concealer, you have to set it with a powder, which I have set my concealer with the powder. I first used the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And now I'm using a powder that matches my complexion so I don't have like a white crease under my eyes. But that is the look. In this video, we went over your eyebrows, your eyelids, and just a little base of makeup education. Now I'm applying my lashes from Giifti, Giifti.org. I love these lashes. If you guys are looking for nice lashes that you can rewear multiple times and it looks flawless and natural, Giifti.org. Let's make sure our eyebrows are blended. But this is the finished look. Eyebrows, lashes, light contour, and lips. Let me know what you guys think. Lashes from Giifti.org. We are at the end of our journey, beautiful people. We went over eyebrows, lashes, eyelid, and then how to do your baby hair, plus how to keep your braids fresh and new. If you love my content as much as I love producing them, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Also, bring your friends along to this YouTube channel. We are here to stay, and I'm here to make your life easier through hair, makeup, skin, and self-care. I am Giifti Parker, the gift to you. Bye, beautiful people. See you in the next video.